Welcome to the beautiful waterfront neighborhood of Boca Islands, located right here in southeast Boca Raton. With the majority of these homes having direct access to the Intercoastal and beyond, this boaters community represents everything that you could want with living the relaxing South Florida lifestyle at a relatively affordable price point for Boca Raton. It's a beautiful area with lots to show off, so let's get into the details. You'll find Boca Islands just south here of Camino Gardens Boulevard and west of Dixie Highway. And this is great because Camino Gardens connects directly with Camino Real, and that plugs you into all the main roads within the Boca Raton area. And Dixie Highway and nearby Federal Highway can also get you exactly where you need to go as well. It's just 2.5 miles to get to Palmetto Park Road and I-95. Obviously, that's the lifeline of South Florida. For example, say you want to fly out of Palm Beach International Airport, it's just 28 miles on I-95, or if you wanted to take Fort Lauderdale Airport instead, it's just 24 miles. Miami's airport isn't too far either. It's about 45 miles from Boca Islands. It's all super convenient. And of course, why would we even rush to get out of South Florida? It is paradise, right? And some of the more popular areas within Palm Beach County and Broward County aren't too far away either. Boca's Meisner Park is just over 1 mile away. It would take you about 5 minutes to get there. Then if you want to branch out just a little further, you can take Federal Highway north to Delray Beach's Atlantic Ave, and that's just about 9 miles away. Then you have Clematis Street that's in West Palm Beach, which is similar to the Ave in Delray, and that's about 29 miles away if you take I-95, so you'll get there in about 40 minutes. And looking southward, if you are a pro sports fan or you like concerts, you are absolutely in luck. There are a ton of great venues. The world's arguably greatest living soccer player, Leo Messi, currently plays for Inter Miami at Chase Stadium. It's just 13 miles away. You can be there in 20 minutes, so that's amazing. And the plans they have for the new stadiums here in South Florida for soccer specifically is really mind-blowing. And I'll do you one even better. With North America hosting the World Cup in 2026, the Hard Rock Stadium will be one of the locations that the World Cup is hosted, and that's just about 40 minutes away. And side note, the Hard Rock Stadium is also home to the Miami Dolphins and the University of Miami Hurricanes. The NBA Kaseya Center is 43 miles away, NHL Emirates Bank Arena is only 26 miles southwest, and Major League Baseball Lone Depot Park is about 43-ish miles south. Realistically, every professional sport in North America is less than an hour drive away. And you may be thinking, do I have to drive to all these places? Fortunately, no. The Boca Brightline Station is less than 2 miles away. You can walk there, bike there, you can get a taxi or a small cab, and it connects from Miami all the way up north to Orlando. You can just park at the station and go wherever you please. Okay, that's enough about what's going on outside of Boca Raton. Let's get back to Boca Islands, where I'm standing right now, and talk about what's conveniently available nearby. When you take a look at Boca Islands on a map, you may notice the cool, neat little parks that are nearby. Boca Isles Park is right on the eastern edge of the neighborhood. It has picnic tables, playground, dogs are welcome there. It's a great recreational family location without really having to go very far. Maybe you'd like somewhere to walk outside and escape from the sun at the same time. Just north of Boca Islands is a small park and nature walkway called the Camino Bridge. It's an interesting place to check out if you feel like exploring. And if you're into more physical outdoor activities, Boca Islands is 2 miles north of one of the most underrated parks in all of Boca. Hillsborough El Rio Park has so many fun activities. There's a number of things going on. On the northern half, there is a full soccer field, softball field, and just an open park to play frisbee, fetch with your dog, you name it. Then on the recently completed southern half, the city of Boca Raton did not disappoint. There are tennis and pickleball courts, walking trails, gazebos, and even a kayak and boat launch ramp if you want to get out on the water. It's a very cool spot. At this point, I'm sure you're pretty curious about the beach's proximity to Boca Islands. I mean, after all, we are in East Boca on the East Coast, and one of the main allures of living in East Boca is its proximity to the beach. So to be more specific, the beach is about 2.2 miles away. If you take Federal Highway to Palmetto Park Road and head east, you'll bump into South Beach Park, which is one of the more popular public beaches here in Boca Raton. Now, switching gears to shopping. The neighborhood of Boca Islands is extremely walkable. There's a Walgreens just outside the community right over there. And then right behind me is the local grocer, the Fresh Market. All of this stuff is about a 2 to 5 minute walk from the neighborhood. And if you prefer the regional supermarket chains like Publix as an example, that's only a couple blocks from where we're standing right now. And I could obviously go into extensive detail on all the great restaurants nearby, but considering we are less than 2 miles from downtown Boca Raton's Mizner Park, we would really be here all day. So if you want more information on that, check out our other videos on Mizner Park. It has everything you need to know. We've touched on Boca, we've touched on the surrounding areas. Now let's get into the details of Boca Islands itself. One of the things that you can expect to see, which is rare or different from some of the surrounding neighborhoods in this area that are on the water, such as Camino Gardens, is over time, because there's no HOA in this community, these homes will likely be torn down and rebuilt to the new modern standard, which might look like 4,000 or 5,000 square foot homes on the water with brand new seawalls and beautiful docks. So this neighborhood is definitely in a transition state right now. There's approximately 336 single-family homes in this neighborhood of Boca Islands, and most of which were built in the 1960s up to 2024. If you're looking at the older vintage product in this neighborhood, the 1960s builds, you can expect the size of those homes to be between 1,100 and 2,500 square feet under air. The bedrooms between 2 and 3, and the bathrooms about the same, 2 and 3 bathrooms. Now the newer stuff, as we mentioned, can range in size up to 5,000 square feet under air with up to 6 bedrooms and 5 bathrooms. So there's a lot of variance in this neighborhood. And the lot sizes will run between 11,000 square feet and 15,000 square feet. Now let's talk price point. In the past year, 7 homes have sold in Boca Islands. Some landlocked lots and some are on the water. And the average closing price was about $1.28 million. And funny enough, that's the same average price for the 6 homes that are currently active on the market here in Boca Islands. As mentioned at the beginning of this video, a majority of these homes are positioned directly on the canal. They range in water frontage from 80 to 100 feet. Plenty of room for docks and boat lifts, which is what many of these homes have. Okay, but how much space do you actually have to navigate? These are certainly important things to think about when considering using your boat from your private dock. Boca Islands has deep water canals. They range in width from 70 to 115 feet. If you want to get a boat from there into the Intercoastal, there are 3 fixed bridges you'll need to pass under. And playing it safe, these are approximate height maxes at high tide. Southwest 18th Street, about 9 feet. Dixie Highway, about 9.5 feet, and 11 feet for Federal Highway. There is some variation, but these are recommended maximum heights at high tide. You know the location, you know the surroundings, but what about some examples of homes themselves? Let's take a deeper look at some homes in Boca Islands. Welcome to the Master Peary Group's listing at 1380 Southwest 5th Court. It's a 3-bed, 2-bath, 2,000 square foot waterfront home with 80 feet of water frontage, which includes a private dock and a boat lift, which is really nice. It's fully remodeled on the inside and it has a pool. Let's stay on Southwest 5th Court. Here is another home that we just sold for a neighborhood record. And it was totally worth it. It's a 4-bedroom, 3-bath home, just under 2,000 square feet, 80 feet of water frontage, and one of the more private lots with large water views. Heading a few blocks southeast from the previous listing, that takes us to 398 Southwest 13th Place. This property has been renovated top to bottom, modernized inside and outside, front to back. Let's get in there. The driveway, fencing, the backyard is completely immaculate. Brand new pool, brand new seawall, private dock, and floating dock with a boat lift. It's all part of this 3-bed, 3-bath estate at 1,800 square feet under air. It's a gorgeous home. And that just about does it for our neighborhood tour of Boca Islands. We'll end right here at one of the new construction homes I've been talking about. Where I'm standing right now, I can see 2 other new builds going up as we speak. This neighborhood is transitioning. I'm super excited about it. I actually own an investment property in this community as well. And so if you guys did find value in this video, hit the like button, subscribe for more content just like this. I'm Larry Mastropieri, broker owner of the Mastropieri Group based right here in East Boca Raton. I'll see you guys on the next one. Welcome to South Florida.